Hi everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray, and this is your daily tarot reading for Sunday, April 28th, 2019. I'm going to try this reading with the door open because it is beautiful out again today. This is one of our prime amazing weather months in Sedona. And if I haven't mentioned before, or if you haven't seen on my channel before, there is a creek that runs right next to my little tiny house office here. So that's the noise that you will sometimes hear in the background in my videos. Okay, so we have everything laid out now. I didn't say I'm using the New Earth Tarot today. Interesting combination of cards. I know we had one of these, I think it was even yesterday. Alright, so today we get the Hanged Man. Right under that is the card we got yesterday. So this is no forward movement and indecision, Two of Swords. I know we had this one from the other deck yesterday. We also had, this is one of the extra cards that want to come out today, the Five of Cups, which is about somebody having left. We were talking about, we have the Lovers on the table too. So we were talking about yesterday, somebody not treating us very well, somebody who's left, and I was talking about the Twin Flame card came out yesterday and today. It's very interesting in this deck that it's represented by like the Day of the Dead theme. But yeah, Four of Wands, that's typically my Twin Flame card, right next to the Lovers. So, the theme continues. Right under the Lovers we have the Woman of Swords or the Queen of Swords in reverse. Didn't we get the King of Swords yesterday? Kind of remembering that. Or at least the Page of Swords. Anyway, then we get Ten of Cups, kind of in reverse. This just keeps coming up. Ten of Cups in reverse, right under the Four of Wands. And I know we had this the other day when we used this deck last, I think, but now it's in reverse. Seven of Wands. And this is about, in this position, releasing all of the, I'm hearing mental anguish. It's usually the thoughts and the fighting that swirls around in our own minds, but I'm hearing releasing the anguish. Seeing as that comes out right next to the Twin Flame Soulmate card and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So, again, this is about staying focused on the positive, staying focused on what we do have in our own lives, and not focusing on the theme of loss or someone not being around. The theme of spilt milk keeps coming up. So really focusing on making a decision and not being stuck in our lives, but really moving forward. And well, the Lovers used to be called the Choice, and it really is our choice whether we choose to stay stuck or we choose to cut things out of our lives that don't need to be there and really focus. The Swords suit is about mental energy, so clarity and focus, and really being in our power and letting things go that will probably come back to us, but not focusing on the absence of or the loss of something, but really focusing on all the beautiful stuff that's in our lives, because there is so much. There really is, and it's not a benefit to us with law of attraction, and most of us are familiar with that, I would think, that watch this channel. It's not really a benefit of us to focus on what we don't have, but really focus on the good things in our lives, and that's what brings more good things and brings people back to us, if you will, if that's what's meant to happen. So I'm going to, again today, choose one of the Heart of the Fairy Oracle cards, because they always tell it like it is. This just flipped over, these two cards, apparently. We get, I jumped out of the deck, Prick Up Your Ears, which is about paying attention, listening to what's around you. I was just watching another reader today who had the Rabbit Animal Spirit card from one of the decks that I use, the Wild Unknown, and she was talking about how rabbits are born, you know, have evolved to be born with these really long ears so they can hear everything. So this is about paying attention. I'm hearing paying attention to your guidance, being in tune with your angels and spirit guides, and not not letting the anger or frustration cloud the messages that come in for you. Super important. And then in this deck there are 3 wild cards that have no words on them, and this one just came out in reverse. So when I look at this little guy, the one who's front and center here, he's just like, whatever, dude. So that's kind of like the attitude I'm getting from this card of like, just relax, have fun, chill out. This whole scene reminds me of a party. Not that I advocate use of certain substances, but there's lots of mushrooms and mushroom heads, beings in this card. So it's really just about tuning into nature, tapping into your guidance, being super open, clearing your head of all the day-to-day stuff, and just relaxing into your own guidance and listening to that when it comes in. Okay, and usually when these guys show up, and he's in reverse, so clearly someone or some of us have not been paying attention to the guidance that comes in. And when these wild cards show up in a reading for me, it's usually the fairies' way of saying that's the end of the reading. So I'm going to honor that and leave it at that. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Get outside and enjoy the spring weather if you're able to where you are, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.